people gotta know when it's a time to and a place to joke and be serious and like, you know, like my man Irv is in the hospital right now and you making jokes on Instagram, but you want people to sympathize with you because you got 9 times. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like, shit is not a game, not a joke, man. People really love Irv, man. So
would 50 Cent really be 50 if he wasn't out here clowning on his ops any chance he got? Well, wishes and messages have been pouring in as news broke that the one and only Irv Gotti passed away. But 50 Cent didn't even let the man's body get cold before he pulled some very petty stuff and still found a way to make fun of a dead man. But Ja Rule is coming with all the smoke because 50 might have gone a little too far this time. All I gotta say right now is Ja Rule better not die before 50 Cent, because if this is how he trolls Irv Gotti, imagine how he's gonna be when he passes away. Because 50 Cent has always been dead serious about the hatred he has for his ops. When news first came out that Irv was in the hospital under a deadly coma before anyone knew what was happening, 50 Cent went on Instagram and said, "Damn, I wanted him to see my new shows, yo." This was typical 50, and it was even because of him that a lot of people got to know that Irv Gotti wasn't doing so well. Anytime we heard about Irv recently, it was usually about how he was still obsessing over Ashanti 20 years later. But when we learned that he died, the internet really came together to celebrate him. His wife posted a heartwarming post saying, "Irv, you will be greatly missed. I can't believe I'm saying that. Married, divorced, great friends, and so many life lessons. Everything we've been through, good and bad, has molded me into the woman I am today." Jamie Foxx also made a post about the whole thing. "Wow, rest in power, my brother. Your music and your legacy will never be forgotten. Irv, you have spread a lot of love and a lot of wisdom to everyone that you met. Rest up." Russell Simmons made a long post about Irv Gotti's passing and the need for better health care in America, and you can go read that because I ain't got time. And all Ja Rule could post was a broken heart emoji and left it like that. Rule and Gotti were tight since the early 2000s, and both of them really defined what music sounded like at the time. Even when Murder Inc. went down, Rule and Gotti still rode together, and their friendship was more than just entertainment. So it made sense that he's really grieving right now. And it looks like the only one other than Ashanti who ain't sad to see Irv go is 50 Cent. And he openly laughed about it when he said, "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him, LOL." You see, their beef goes beyond diss tracks and talking ish about each other in interviews. It got to the streets, and when ops start attacking each other in real life, it can't be fixed.
You and 50 have been beefing for like over 15 years. Do you think that, you know, this is ever gonna get squashed?
No.
Oh, wow. Keep it real.
That was fast. I can never see myself being around somebody who just been hating on me for all of these years and thinking I would feel uncomfortable. Like I'm like a stand-up guy.
In case you don't know, back in March of 2000, 50 Cent got into a fight with Murder Inc., and one of their rappers, Black Child, ended up stabbing him. Just a few months later, 50 Cent was shot 9 times while he was sitting in front of his grandmother's house in Queens. When the feds looked into it, it was discovered that members of Murder Inc. plotted to take 50 out, and he barely escaped with his life. Irv laughed when he heard about it and never bothered to deny the rumors that he had lent a helping hand to those who wanted to take 50 Cent out.
Maybe the devil, maybe Satan saved him. Because he's a great engine of chaos. I don't think God would save somebody who moves like that. I don't think God would save somebody who disrespects his own family and is just everything you think of 50 is just negative. He's just an engine of negativity, beef, chaos.
The beef got so bad that in 2002, the police even had to issue an order of protection on behalf of 50 against Irv Gotti and Ja Rule. Irv Gotti publicly admitted that he used his connections to block 50 from getting major record deals and would often tell people not to do business with him if they were messing with 50.
The other thing that I would probably tell young DJ Irv is, let Atlantic Records sign 50 Cent. You know, because I blocked it until he fell into M and Dre's lap.
Damn, are you serious?
Yeah, labels would call me, and I was so hot with, I was just the hottest thing. So I'd be like, yo, if you f with him, I ain't f***ing with you. And they'd be like, we ain't f***ing with him then, Gotti, forget it. So I should have let some of them as labels, or not labels, but just not labels with M and Dre behind them.
Exactly.
He had a deal with Sony before. He, wasn't moving like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll block that into a dream situation.
50 Cent also responded, "Now everyone knows why I act the way I act. These sucker ass ninjas be out here working against you instead of working on their own. Now look at them, all effed up." And when he got wind that Irv still brought up his name to diss him during his Breakfast Club interview, 50 Cent lashed out again. "You think people can't see you soft, Irv? You say you beat the feds? No, you never did nothing, you punk. I will slap the out of you and you will say, 'Thanks, may I have another LOL.'" And 50 Cent is still keeping up the energy and refusing to back down even when the internet is blasting him for disrespecting the dead. And word is that Ja Rule is pissed and is hoping that 50 stops before things go public. It's one thing to go after each other when Irv was alive, but 50 Cent has been laughing at Gotti ever since he heard that he was in the hospital and continued to disrespect him after he passed. Ja Rule and 50 Cent's beef is one of the longest standing in the industry, and it got so bad that someone said the day 50 and Ja end the beef is the day racism will vanish.
You talking about 50 beat up Ja Rule in Atlanta?
Crazy. He said, hold on, go back to that part.
What happened, man?
50 beat up Ja Rule in Atlanta. Like, he was there. Rest in peace to Chaz. I know 50 ain't really like that. Many man, he slim switch side to me. I'm just truthful, like real street shit. But tell y'all, cause y'all a street show, that's what. But like Ja Rule and them, we there, Chaz there. Chaz like, go in the hotel, yeah, it was so good. All right, cool. Ja Rule there. This is after 50 got married. I don't believe you. Black Child and them there. Nigga 5th KO'd that.
These two never see eye to eye on anything and have gone far to spite each other. 50 is the reason Rule's career went down in 2003 and successfully turned him into a meme. 50 Cent went out of his way to buy out 200 front row seats at Ja Rule's concert just so that it could be empty when he's performing.
One nice thing about Ja Rule.
Oh, he's alive.
So what 50 Cent did added salt to injury and showed Ja Rule that this man ain't really ready for peace with the living or the dead. According to Rule, 50 playing around like this at his age just shows how bitter he is, and he is still going to get what's coming to him because his hands ain't all the way clean either, and karma always comes knocking one way or the other. But the internet has been pretty torn about how to respond to all this. If 50 Cent was on life support trust and believed Irv Gotti, Rule and them would be doing worse rent. Y'all do know Irv Gotti wanted 50 dead, right? Lol, that wasn't no music beef. Those sides actively engaged in physical warfare, lol. So if 50 wants to dance on his grave, I understand. I don't condone it, but I get it. I know y'all think this funny, but at one point, do you realize 50 really is a horrible person? At the age of 50, this ain't trolling. This man miserable. If 50 Cent will never grow up, unfortunately, and because of the position he's in, he might never have to. But whose side are y'all on this time around? Share your thoughts in the comments.